His community involvement around Lawrence is unparalleled. And the Roundball Classic is coming back. It's going to be played June the 9th, and then June the 11th, a couple of days later, we're going to show it to you on Channel 13. So Brian Hanni is right here, right now. Brian, good to see you, buddy.
Great to see you, brother.
And a little knock with that big ring you got on your finger.
Yeah.
That's from 2020, just being the #1 team.
That's right. This was the season that was canceled by the pandemic, but two of the stars from this team are coming back for Roundball, Devon Dotson and Udoka Azubuike, so we're fired up.
That's great. And am I right about that? One of the reasons you're here, the Roundball Classic is one of the big things you do. And so we love having a guy who's involved in the community, bringing these guys back to play.
Well, I think anybody involved in broadcasting or anybody with any type of platform in this life needs to use that to give back. You do a great job of that. WIBW, as a partner of ours at Roundball, does a tremendous job. And so, yes, we've done this for 14 years. I'm sure it played some role in getting me back to Kansas, but I'd like to think it was a combination of things. But this has been a labor of love that has turned into over $750,000 in donations our first 13 years. And
tell us about the basic concept of it, Brian.
Well, it's a celebrity all-star game. It started as just a game. Now it's a full weekend. But this is all about pediatric cancer. We get 40 or 50 former Jayhawks back. We play a game that has kind of a Harlem Globetrotters-like feel, or an NBA All-Star game. No defense.
A blast.
All threes, all dunks, you know. And it's a ton of fun. We combine Jayhawks from all generations. You'll have some Ted Owens and Larry Brown era guys playing with Roy Williams and Bill Self era guys, all in the name of raising money for our starting five, which are these 5 pediatric cancer patients, one of which from right here in Topeka named DK, and you get to meet them. They're truly the stars of the night. We'll turn off the lights, we'll get a spotlight going like they do at the Chicago Bulls, and we'll announce the starting 5. We'll say, at guard, standing in at 2 feet 6 inches tall, a 4-year-old from Topeka, and we make them the stars of the show. No matter what happens once the ball goes up in the air, the best part of the night is when those kids get featured and they get to forget about chemotherapy treatments or anything else they're facing. For one night, they're truly the stars of the show.
This is their night.
Yeah.
If we want to be in the audience, it's at Lawrence Free State again this year, Brian?
Right. Yep.
If we want to be in the crowd and see all this excitement, how do we get tickets for the 9th of June to see all this happen?
Well, for folks in the Topeka area, the best place to do it is Johnny's Tavern here in Topeka. Tickets are $15. It's the first time we've raised them to that price point, but things are getting more expensive in the flight costs and hotels to bring these guys in.
They're around 29th and Fairlawn, Johnny's Tavern over there. Okay.
But for $15, it's still the best entertainment value, other than Top Gun movies, I suppose, that you could possibly have this summer.
That's going on too. This is more fun.
This is more fun.
And you get to be a part of the crowd.
Post-game autographs, photo ops, and the basketball game on Thursday is just the tip of the iceberg. We come back on Friday with our celebrity dinner at the Birds Union. That's presented by Johnny's Tavern as well. And then on Saturday, we have a round bowl classic where you get to bowl with these guys.
Hey, nice.
30 lanes. 30 Jayhawk legends on each lane, a chance to interact in a way that I promise you no other Big 12 program does, and it's all in the name of raising money for these awesome kids.
Raise a bunch, Brian. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
And get those tickets at Johnny's Tavern, 29th and Fairlawn. The game on the 9th of June in Lawrence Free State High, right there near 6th and Wakarusa. We've got our directions down here. And we're pleased and thrilled. WIBW is going to show the whole edited version of the game. And it's 11:30, June 11th. Can you remember that? June 11th at 11:30 on Channel 13.
With Marlia Campbell on the call.
That's going to be awesome.
One of WIBW's own, so that'll be great. Thank you guys for being tremendous partners. We appreciate it.
And thank you for coming on. We want to let everybody know that this is happening, and you did a great job of that. Explained it all.
Rock Chalk.
What a great concept. Rock Chalk with the Roundball Classic. Played on the 9th and played here on the 11th. And we'll be back and talk about the Mulvane Art Fair. It is this weekend, and we'll chat about it next. Check that weather.